A huge thank you to our channel member, Paul Hussey. All right. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Monday watch along here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. As always, sorry, I'm just having a look here. I'm just keeping an eye on stuff. Hope you are doing well. Welcome along. We are watching this evening the South Coast Derby between Bournemouth and Southampton this evening, as requested by Carl, who suggested watching this one because he reckoned it'd be a good one. So if it's not, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's not your fault at all. Welcome along. Get involved in the poll, and if you do vote in the poll, let us know what you reckon the score will be. We are 8 minutes away from kickoff, so we'll say hello to those in the chat, including Southampton fans, Michael Painter and Nick Knack. Welcome to you both. And Carl himself as well, welcome along to the stream. Anyone watching in the background, hello to you as well. Let's go through the teams that will be lining up this evening. Wayne joining us as well. Evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Here are the sides. So for Bournemouth, in goal at number 13, Kepa Arrizabalaga. 15, Adam Smith, who captains the side. 27, Ilya Zabani. 5, Michael Senesi. 3, Milos Kerkez. 4, Lewis Cook. 10, Ryan Christie. 24, Antoine Semenyo. 11, Dango Uwatara. 16, Marcus Tavernier. And number 9, Evan Nilsson. For Southampton, in goal, number 30, Aaron Ramsdale. 16, Yukinari Sugawara. 6, captain in the side, Taylor Harwood-Bellis. 35, Jan Bednarek. 21, Charlie Taylor. 4, Flynn Downs. 26, Leslie Oguchukwu. 22, Maxwell Cornet. 18, Matheus Fernandez. 24, Ryan Fraser. And 33, Tyler Dibbling. Quick rundown of the benches for you then. Whilst we're here, the Bournemouth bench is like this. 37, Max Aarons. 17, Luis Sinistera. 42, Mark Travers. 8, Alex Scott. 26, Enej Unal. 7, David Brooks. 19, Justin Kluivert. 22, Julian Araujo. And 2, Danny Huijsen. Southampton's bench looking like this. Number 1, Alex McCarthy. 2, Kyle Walker-Peters. 7, Joe Aribo. 9, Adam Armstrong. 11, Ross Stewart. 17, Ben Brereton Diaz. 10, Adam Lallana. 32, Paul Onuachu. And 19, Cameron Archer. So, what do we reckon for this evening then? I've got Bournemouth to win 2-0. Bournemouth to win 2-0. And I think Semenyo is going to get himself on the score sheet this evening. Michael reckons 0-0 for him for him tonight. I don't think it's going to be an exciting game, but come on, you Saints, he says. I think this will be an interesting game. Southampton, they're showing some graphics on. Oh, by the way, if you want to watch, it's on Sky Sports. Sky Sports. What am I looking? Sky Sports Premier League. It's on. If you're watching along this evening as well. Yeah, Sky Sports Premier League if you're watching along as well. I'm watching it on Now TV, which means I'm slightly behind the actual live feed. So the clock that you see on your screens will replicate how I'm watching it. So I will be behind the live feed. So anything that happens in the game, try not to pop it in the chat until it happens for me. But Southampton playing in their away kit today. Hopefully we should be in for a decent game. Last night was an interesting finish, wasn't it, to Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. And Aaron Ramsdale stepping back onto familiar territory as well. Nick Knack says we do have a good record at their place, won the last 3, but I'm a bit worried Bournemouth will get joy from a high press. I think it's going to be very difficult for Southampton this evening. Would you say it's a must win for them? I would say probably. They're going to need points to start climbing up that table, and they're going to need them very, very quickly. So both teams out on the pitch. Paul, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Says, evening all. I'll go 1-0 for Bournemouth. It'll be a good game, this, I think. It'll be a very, very good game. Let us know how your Monday was. Hopefully it was a good one. A very wet one, for sure. But, yeah, let us know how let us know how your day was. It's a good team, that. It's a good team Bournemouth have got. They're going to make things very, very tricky for Southampton here this evening. Steve's in the chat. Evening to you, Steve. Hope you're doing well. He says, come on, you cherries. Fuck those dirty scummers up. I wondered if you were going to make an appearance. But welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Steve is a Bournemouth fan. And Steve cannot stand Southampton. I've heard many a time where Steve's moaned about it. Having to drive through it apparently is one of the worst things he has to do. Alright, so early indication then on the polls go as follows. Sure. 83% for a Bournemouth win, 17% for a draw, and zilch, nada for a Southampton win so far. Let's hope it's a good game. The banter's already started. Steve said, Michael says, Steve made the best team win, so a win for the Saints then. Nick Knack says, Iraola looks like a cross between Arteta and Emery. He actually does. That's a weird... Yeah, do you know what? He actually does. Now I look at it. Yeah. Now I look at it. He actually does. That's frightening. Steve says, didn't know St Johnstone were playing tonight. Shots are well and truly fired already. So the game's probably kicked off live on the screens, but hasn't kicked off here yet. But it's about to. All right, here we go then. So, kickoff for this one. We're off and underway from St Mary's. Carl reckons it'll be a good game. Hopefully it'll be a good game. So it's on Sky Sports Premier League. So if you have Sky Sports or the Sky Sports package, you can watch along with us. But I have got Bournemouth down to win this one. I think their team is superior to Southampton. But like I say, Southampton will need to start picking up points. And they'll need to start doing it very soon. They're on the attack here. Here's Cornet. Ugachukwu. Like it. Alright, lots to get through. Steve says, Iriola, he drinks Estella, he eats paella, he eats scummers. Southampton on the attack here with Tyler Dibbling. Tyler Dibbling goes for goal. One to keep an eye on, apparently, is Tyler Dibbling of Southampton. Jim, evening to you, says, come on the Bournemouth, a win tonight and you leapfrog those manure twats. Ten Hag is doing a great job at Old Toilet. Steve says they really don't. I'd like to see them break Derby's record. Remind me what Derby got without me looking on Google. Is it something like? Was it? It was double figures. I'm sure of it. 8 or 9 points. Yeah, I'm not going to Google it because that's cheating. Nick Nack says crowd seems quiet. Similar demographic to the St Mary's crowd, probably. I'm assuming that's the Southampton fans we can hear singing at the moment. It's a high press here from Bournemouth, just lumped forward by Southampton. Good spell of possession, though, for Southampton at the moment. Ryan Fraser getting a lot of boos, formerly of Bournemouth. Steve says, fun fact, Southampton fans are just folk who can't get Portsmouth for Bournemouth tickets. There you go. If you ever want to understand the hatred that Steve has for Southampton, that's it there. Here's Olga Chukwu. Cuts it back. Oh, and Cornet. Southampton have started the game well here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's on target. It just hits Senesi in the head, who then allows it to go wide. Southampton have started well. Very, very well. Nice play from the Saints, says Nick Nack. It was indeed. So corner kick comes in from Southampton. Seven Nielsen putting it out for a... No, still in. Another corner here to Southampton. Corner does go in. It's pulled back for a free kick. Ryan Christie's gone down with a head injury. But yes, evening to everyone who's watching. Like I say, do get involved in the polls. And if you do vote in the poll, let us know what you reckon the score will be this evening. Oh, it's a poor pass by Kepa. Ogachukwu. Semenyo. Still Semenyo. Good tackle. Here's Tyler Dibbling. Good fast start to the game, this one. Nick Knack says, we've never seen that dangerous from corners. And Carl reckons 2-1 to Bournemouth. Oh, Michael, don't be like that. He says, let's face it, if Saints can't beat Bournemouth, we may as well give up. Am I right in thinking Aaron Ramsdale did play for Bournemouth once, right? Ryan Fraser. Good effort on target. Good save by Kepa. It's Kepa's poor pass that set this one up. Mind you, the back pass wasn't great. Good start from Southampton, this. Michael says, great start to the game. Yeah, good start. I mean, Southampton started this one well. Southampton throw as well. Pass to find Tavernier goes out of play. Yeah, Ramsdale played for Bournemouth in the 1920 season, but they went down. I wonder why he's not getting booed then. Kirkez. Just a little bit of control possession at the moment for Bournemouth. Haven't started the game well. Nick says then he played for Sheffield United in the 2021 season, and they went down too. I did know it was something like back-to-back relegations or whatever. He could have like three relegations on his CV if Southampton go down this season, which is, I mean, unfortunately impressive. Blaze 420, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Says, what team are you supporting? Oh, I don't know if I'm supporting any team really. Because I don't know. I mean, Bournemouth are probably Bournemouth probably stronger. So I've got Bournemouth to win 2-1. So maybe Bournemouth. But I'm not like openly supporting them. I just think that Bournemouth will win it. So that's probably not the answer you were after, but close enough. It'll do. Blaze and Jim seem to have the same mindset. So I'd love Bournemouth to win, so they go ahead of United. I think everyone wants to see Bournemouth go ahead of Man United. Is Maxwell Cornet for Southampton, right-hand side of the pitch. If you're not watching, Southampton playing from left to right, Bournemouth right to left. Blaze was more polite than me, though, says Jim. Well, he was. Yeah, yeah. Blaze was more polite than you. Yes. High press here. Ramsdale did well. Ball goes all the way back to Kepa. Mike B, hello to you. Says, come on Bournemouth, all of Portsmouth are cheering you on. Hope you're doing well, Mike B. Welcome to the stream. For those wondering, you can check our YouTube community tab for the schedule for the rest of the week. We are back again with Watch Along for tomorrow because my PC will be upgraded tomorrow. So I'm not going to do any flight sims until the weekend. But we're doing Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain tomorrow. There's plenty of football tomorrow, including the Championship, League 1, League 2. But Champions League is also on, and Arsenal against PSG looks a tasty prospect. Tyler Dibling's in here. Still, it's a great tackle by Senesi. Knocks over Tyler Dibbling. Blaze says, what team do you support? I'm a Chelsea fan. Born and bred Chelsea fan. And then the shirt you see behind me is the team that is local to me, which is Exeter City. So, got to support local clubs. Uatara. Switching to Semenyo was a bit of a poor pass. It's allowed the Southampton player to get back. Cross goes in. Can't find Evan Nilsson though. Southampton free kick. Judged to have been a foul. Marcus says, I hate when Saints try playing out from the back. It has cost us in past games. I'm not a huge fan of this passing out from the back crap. I don't know why all of a sudden it's come into to play as like a thing that every team needs to do. I'm not a huge fan of it. And I think, as we've seen multiple times, it costs goals for teams that are like well, teams that can't play out the back. Do you know what I mean? They'll do it, but they can't do it at the same time. So I don't understand why everyone takes it on board. Milan versus Leverkusen will be the better game tomorrow, in my opinion, says Blaze. So much football, it's crazy. Like even like Wednesday, there's so much football. Thursday, there's so much football. There's a lot of football this week. But Arsenal PSG just looks like the tastier option. Probably be 0-0, but it just looks like the tastier option. So 15 minutes gone, still 0-0. If you're watching along, let us know what you think. Southampton fans in the chat, let us know what you think of what you've seen so far. Bournemouth fans as well. Nick Knack says they even do it in the lower leagues. Now, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't understand. It's like, I understand the likes of Barcelona did it. Fair enough. Cool. Whatevs. But like, now everyone's trying to do it, and it's like, go! Go Bournemouth! It's Evan Nilsson. I tell you what. So, for some reason, my internet connection went a bit funny, and it went all blurry, so I didn't actually see what happened. All I heard was just the crowd cheer. The crowd cheered. And then I heard the word Evan Nilsson. So now I get to actually watch what happened. Because it's now sorted itself out. So the free kick there for the foul on Semenyo. Oh, it's a great finish. I'll tell you what. So Tavernier takes the free kick early. And it's like a stretched volley that Evan Nilsson... Yeah, that's a great finish. That's a really, really good finish. Oh, lovely. And Bournemouth lead Southampton by a goal to 0. Totally missed it. Missed it because the screen went blurry. Never mind. Michael says, yep, leave it to the Man Cities of the world to pass out from the back. Nick Knack said, we've competed fairly well so far until the goal went in. Very good finish from Evan Nilsson. First goal for Bournemouth since joining from FC Porto. Game well and truly on. This could go one of two ways now. Bournemouth could have a right good time at this, or Southampton will try and create a little bit more and wake up a little bit, I think. It's a Bournemouth free kick here as well. Carl says it was a good goal. It was a very good finish. Really good finish from Evan Nilsson. That'll do his confidence well, too, for Evan Nilsson as well. He'll go on and get a few more goals. Free kick goes in. Do you think you will get top 4? If you're talking Chelsea, I still think no. Even though we've started the season well, I still think no. Top 6, if that, but top 4 I think is a bit of a stretch. More than happy to be proved wrong, though. More than happy to be proved wrong. Such a good finish from Evan Nilsson. The timing of and the fact that it's not an easy finish. He's stretching. And the accuracy of that finish is a brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. Nick Nax's fourth spot is wide open, I think. I think the usual suspects would be in and around there. Obviously, your Man Cities, your Arsenals, and your Liverpools. And then it's a case of who after that. Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle, Villa. I think it could be interesting. But I just don't think we'd do it. Bournemouth are in here with Ouattara. Oh, I'll tell you what. Charlie Taylor gets in the way. Could have been 2. It's a lovely little dink over the top. And Ouattara with a great ball in. It's unlucky. Evening, Gemma. I hope you're well. Blaze says it's between Chelsea and Spurs. Don't rule out Villa and Newcastle. Yeah, don't rule out Newcastle or Villa. I think it's definitely wide open. Kirkez. Bournemouth tails are up at the moment. Yeah, just lump it forward. I don't understand. You're just putting yourself under unnecessary pressure, and you're 1-0 down. Don't play it out from the back. Ryan Fraser's gone down with an injury. Bournemouth fans love that one. So, as it stands, Bournemouth will move up to 11th, and Manchester United will be in 13th. So, everyone can enjoy the fact that currently Manchester United are in 13th place. Nick Knack says, no Euro football for Newcastle, which could give them the advantage. I think so. I mean, the strategy that Chelsea have taken to not include Cole Palmer in their Conference League squad and everything else like that is just, I think they sort of, I think that's the focus is the Premier League for sure. The Conference League is just there as an added bonus. You know, we get to go to Ireland, or is it no, we don't. We host an Irish team in Shamrock Rovers. And there's trips away to Kazakhstan and stuff like that. So it's... I'd like top 4 again. But, yeah, we'll see. See what happens in the season. It's too early still. Too early to determine. Jim says 13th. Oh dear, how unlucky. Oh well, moving on. Love it. Love the savagery. Mind you, we're all loving it because of how arrogant United have been over the years, and now they're in 13th. And then they play Aston Villa on Sunday, so should be a good one. Ouattara's in here. 1-on-1. Skins his man. Goal kick. Comes back off the winger. Blaze says Chelsea have a lot of depth. They should be fine. Very true. Gemma says, have Man United been playing with their eyes closed or something? No, they're just shit. They're just shit. That's the best way of putting it. Here goes Tyler Dibbling. She's holding onto the ball far too much at the moment from what I've seen. Nick Knack says, if/when Martin goes, Potter would be a good option for us. I think so. Would he take it? I reckon he's holding out for the United job. Mind you. Mind you, can we talk about that? If Ten Hag does get sacked, I read online that Ineos are, quote, huge admirers of Gareth Southgate. and Graham Potter. Which would just be, beautiful. Gareth Southgate going into United. Oh, I'll take it. I think a lot of us will take it. Jim says, would the real Man United please stand up? Oh, wait. Nick Next says, against Ipswich we looked scared to play forward passes. They always look for the easy ball. Well, I don't understand the... Oh, Tavernier. Fizz is a great effort and it's gone straight into the hands of Ramsdale. It's a good effort, that. Again, it's going back to that debate about playing out from the back. If you're not a very good team, you shouldn't be playing out from the back. Simple as. If you haven't got the players that are technically able to do that, you shouldn't be doing it. Sinazi's gone down here. Yellow card. Blaze says, I need United to win their next 2 games to keep Ten Hag in his job. I would say so. It's a difficult game. You got Thursday against FC Porto in Porto, and then away to Aston Villa, which we are going to be doing on Sunday. Yeah. So like I said, the community tab on YouTube will give you the schedule for the rest of the week. With a little instruction as to why we're not doing our usual stuff as well. So if you fancy having a look at that, go over to it and have a nosy. This is the name of the channel, name of the chap, not what I'm saying, but the name is I'm the worst YouTuber. Not me. That's the name. It's in the chat. Says, if you beat one of the big 6 in Southampton, do you think you can make a push for a Champions League spot this season? I'm assuming you think I'm a Bournemouth fan, which I'm not. But I don't think Bournemouth could do that. No. It's fine. It's fine. There are worse names out there. Michael says should be a good game on Sunday. Jim says the worst YouTuber. Oh, trust me on this, you aren't. That accolade resides in Chatham. Oh boy, does it. Oh boy, does it. Darren Smith says higher. Now this is a big South Coast derby. That's why we're doing it. Carl mentioned it, and it's turning into a good one this evening. Hopefully everyone's enjoying. If you are enjoying it and you're new around here, do feel free to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the stream. Helps out the channel immensely. Come and say hi. Come and get involved in the chat. It's going to be a cracker on Sunday between Villa and United. Easy, Darren, son. Oh, dearie me. Gemma says, I'm looking forward to seeing how well your updates improve the flight sim. I've been told it should run on Ultra easy. So, yeah, a little bit excited to see what happens with that. But I've done some research into it and spoken to a few people. They have said I can run the flight sim on ultra settings, easy. So it should make everything look so much better than it already did. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Wayne says I need that schedule pinned to my head. I keep forgetting. Just take a screenshot. You're fine. You know what days you're doing. It's fine. If I keep saying I'm the worst YouTuber, that's like me saying it as in I'm the worst YouTuber. So I get it. It says I just came here to listen to it in the background. Is this channel just for any matches? So we essentially we cover a lot. Like as a Chelsea fan. If we can do Chelsea games, then we will. Otherwise, we'll just pick anything. We'll pick any game. If there's one that's been suggested, or there's a derby game. It doesn't have to be in England. It could be everywhere. We did the Madrid derby last night. I'm sure we've done another one. Yeah, Champions League we've done so far as well. We dropped down to like League 2. So yeah, whatever looks tasty, we tend to go for. Hopefully that answers your question. I have a look at the week ahead and then just see what's going to be tasty, and then we'll do it. Here's Semenyo for Bournemouth on the right-hand side, looking to whip this in. He's dummied 1 and 2. Semenyo, Lewis Cook, 2-0. But he might be offside here. Are they going to check VAR? They are going to check VAR. It's gone down as 2-0. Semenyo is fantastic, by the way. Dancing round the defenders, 1 defender, 2 defender, leaving them on their backside. It's so easy for Semenyo. I think he's offside though, which is why I'm not like. I think he's offside. He looked offside. We'll have a look here. Semenyo drops Taylor on his ass. Oh. He's onside, I'll tell you what. He's onside. That's quite incredible. Dango Utara. I thought it hit the man who was offside, but it wasn't. And Bournemouth got a second. So that goes to show that my eyes are not as good as they used to be. It's a long, long, long way back now for Southampton. Gemma says some bits of my PC are only at the recommended scale for Flight Sim 24. So mainly upgrades 2. Blaze says thoughts on the Madrid derby. I don't think it was that good until like literally the last 10 minutes. The Eder Militao goal was fantastic. But the last 10 minutes was probably the best part of the Madrid derby. Darren says, okay, who is the best YouTuber? I'm not answering that. Chat can answer that. I'm not answering it. I've refused to answer that. Michael says, bloody hell. It's going to be a long old season for Southampton, this. I've been reading a load of stuff to say, like, Southampton, like, even like Southampton fans themselves are saying they're just not ready to be in the Premier League. And it does kind of look that way. It does very much look like a Premier League team versus a Championship team. Nick says, hard to see us coming back from this, but sorry, we've only scored 2 goals all season. But football can be a funny old game. It certainly can. Certainly can. I thought Southampton started quite well. And they're I thought they were in there. And offside is Maxwell Cornet. So Southampton are kept off the bottom of the table by, I think, 1 goal. Or is it 2? Oh, it's 1 goal. That's how they're not bottom of the table at the moment. Wayne says best YouTubers are anyone that doesn't come from Chatham. Jim says that's a point. What channels does everyone watch? That's probably an easier question to answer. I watch quite a few. Too many to name though. Too many to name. Fig, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. Says up the cherries. Yeah, I mean Southampton started well, and then just literally faded. They lost concentration after the free kick was given for that first goal to go in. This could get messy. This could get very messy for Southampton. Eight minutes to go before half time. Bournemouth 2, Southampton 0. Evan Nilsson's in there waiting. Short corner. Whipped in well towards the back post. Half cleared. It's going to come straight back at them with Adam Smith. Evan Nilsson. Smith. Tavernier. Cook. It's a good play this. Kirkez. Zabani. Nick Nack says we have a few options on the bench. Yeah, there's quite a few strong players on the bench. I'm surprised that they don't start them. But yeah, Bournemouth totally bossing it. Semenyo, he's done so well. Oh, he did really well. Oh, I tell you what, it's a brilliant goal. Give him a round of applause. That is excellent. Oh, he deserves it. And yeah, that is 3. He is excellent. Semenyo, he is fabulous. Just, I mean, if you're watching, the replay is he's bossing it completely. 3 players he's taken out there. It's that one touch there. Takes 3 players out of the game. Wallop, bottom right hand corner. 3-0 Bournemouth. Game, set and match. This is done. It's going to be a case of how many now for Bournemouth. Take a bow, mate. That is an excellent, excellent goal. I'll tell you what, Southampton are in trouble here. The difference in class is just, it's there for everyone to see. It's there for everyone to see. Southampton, I think, just aren't ready for the Premier League. Nick Nack says Bournemouth were only 1 point off the top 10 last season. Their best ever Premier League finish, despite a terrible start. They look a lot stronger this season. I think they were very unlucky against us, against Chelsea. I took Evan Nilsson to miss a penalty and then Nkunku to score. But yeah, it's been too easy for Bournemouth, and this could get really messy. Fixes it could be 5. I wouldn't be shocked. I think Russell Martin is probably out of his depth managing in the Premier League. I don't think he's a Premier League manager. I think any of the signings that he's made has been terrible. And they could very well be on course to beat Derby County's record. I think they are probably as bad, if not worse, than that Derby County side. Okay, I'm going to Google it because I'm curious. Okay, so Derby in the 2007-2008 season in the Premier League got 11 points. At the moment, Southampton have got 1. I think they could do it. I think they are that bad. Look at this. Look. Why are you playing out from the back? Mental. Some rash challenges flying in, says Nick Nack. Fix says, can't wait for Europe. You never know. Who knows in this Premier League season? Arsenal away is our next game. Oh dear, good. God help you. I honestly think Southampton could beat the record. I think they could. I think they'll lose against the likes of Leicester, Everton, and all that. I don't think they'll pick up many points. I really don't. Unless they change management and everything else, but for a Bournemouth fan, you're absolutely loving it. Steve says, let's not forget Southampton are a massive club. They won the FA Cup in '79, so they keep reminding us. Well, Steve's loving it. That's the main thing. See you soon, Gemma. 20 seconds to go before we know how much injury time in what's been a very one-sided first half here. What we were hoping for was it to be a little bit better than the Madrid derby, and I think we've got our answer. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. They can't get out of their half. I'm not a Southampton fan, but I'm getting frustrated watching them try and play out from the back. They're not technically good enough. Southampton have won a free kick. Gary Kane, like it. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Says all seriousness, I think Tottenham could win the Prem this year. They look so strong. Give over. No, they've started well, but they can't win the league. They won't win the league. I like the optimism though. Again, trying to play out from the back. Southampton, no good. Absolutely no good. So 3 minutes of added time. We have played 2 minutes of that now. I'm a Bournemouth fan. I just think they look so strong. Do they look strong, or is it because... yeah, is it because they look strong, or did Man United make them look good yesterday? I thought Spurs played well, but I don't think they're good enough to win the league. Look at the space here for Uwatara. Great ball in towards the back post. Goes for a corner. This is going to get real messy for Southampton in the second half, and I can see it happening already. Steve says it's kind of like watching a family pet. You should have put down watching Southampton. Stop letting it suffer. Oh dear. I like it though. Flicked in, and that'll do it for a very one-sided first half. Bournemouth 3, Southampton 0. How much more? How much more can you do for if you're Russell Martin? How much more can you do? But half time anyway. Bournemouth 3, Southampton 0. Stats make for interesting reading. Figs off, no worries. Thanks for popping into the chat. Hopefully see you soon for the next one. Lee Class coming up with 1 gifted Departure Lounge membership. That went to Karen Painter. Evening to you, Lee. Thank you for your continued support, and well done for winning the game of membership roulette. Rob Brown, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So much to get through. Spurs were always entertaining to watch. Love how they take the game to the opposition and just go for it. That's Ange Ball for you. Michael says that is down to Martin playing out from the back. He needs to review his tactics fast. Martin ain't ever changing his philosophy ever. I don't think he will. And Steve says I can see Southampton going through 2 or 3 managers this season. I think it'll probably be 2 or 3. Sounds about right. I don't think Graham Potter will be waiting for a Southampton job, that's for sure. Alright, stats for the first half then. Bournemouth 49% possession to Southampton's 51%. Hang on, let me just refresh that because that doesn't sound right to me. Oh no, it is. 49% possession for Bournemouth to Southampton's 51. 6 shots, 4 on target for Bournemouth. 3 shots, 1 on target for Southampton. 197 passes for Bournemouth, 206 for Southampton. Yet, the main thing that counts is the fact that Bournemouth have been, the more clinical. Steve says they need Harry Potter to sort them out. So they need something. Yeah, they need something. It doesn't. You could put an Ancelotti in there. You could put a Guardiola in there or whatever. They will still struggle. So I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening at all. But let us know your thoughts on the first half, whether you're from a Bournemouth persuasion, a Southampton persuasion, or a neutral persuasion like myself. I think Bournemouth have been pretty decent. Southampton started really well and then just fell off it completely. Or in the words of Gabby Agbonmahor, they've just been miles off it. And they've been well and truly dicked in that first half. Rob says, well, after that first half, Southampton have a back end like a wizard sleeve. Nick Knack says, but Martin's tactics clearly don't work at this level with this squad of players. A bit like throwing a sausage roll up an entry. Can always trust Rob and his words. But yeah, it's incredible that you have a side that just aren't technically gifted enough to play out from the back, and yet again, that's why I say all the time, playing out from the back, no good. No good playing out from the back unless you are sort of maybe like top 6, top 7 sort of sides. When you've got a team that are struggling in for relegation and struggling in the relegation places and they need points and everything else like that, playing out from the back is the last thing you want to be doing, especially when you're lacking in confidence. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's mental. Steve says Bournemouth love the high press. Southampton playing from the back suits us massively, and it's really naive from Russell not to see that. It's because he's not Premier League material. Well, I think the first however many games, it's 6 games or something. Was it 6 games? 6 games. The first 6 games show it. He's not a Premier League manager. You could probably say he got quite lucky with taking Southampton up from the Championship last season. But you'd think a club like Southampton would try and bring in some decent players. They've got Adam Lallana, who's well past it. And then you've got players that have played in the Premier League before sitting on the bench. So it absolutely baffles me. What he's doing, Russell Martin. And I do think if this gets nasty and Bournemouth get a couple more goals, I do think he'll get sacked in the morning. Oh, good lord, this could go one or two ways. Gagina Zaina. Close, I'll go for it. Is chanting for Iraola. But welcome to you, hope you're doing well. Steve says Southampton had a crazy run of, I'm not sure, 18 unbeaten, but they did stumble over the line. I think that was, they ended up going for the playoffs, didn't they? So just yeah, it's just not good. And I think the confidence that the confidence that is lacking in Southampton is evident, and it's clear. It's clear as day. Clear as day to see. Nick Nack says we have this philosophy of buying young players with potential. Yeah, I mean, Southampton have always had the reputation of having all these like young players come through the youth academy and stuff like that. But you probably do that after you've had one season in the Premier League and you've stayed up. But if you're going to let quality go, at least quality in your own team go, you've got to replace it with quality in the Premier League, because you'll just get found out like Russell Martin's doing at the moment. Rob says not his biggest fan, but let Shea Adams go. Not the best player in the world, but harassed defences, and most of the times you got 90 minutes of effort of chasing the ball down. Just crazy, absolutely crazy. Three Serie A goals so far for Shea Adams. There you go. That's more than what Southampton have scored as a team this season. So shows you how much they're missing someone to come in and grab goals. I totally understand that you want to play like youngsters and everything else, but it's just Premier League's not the place to do it. Not in your first season when you're trying to stay up. Cole says, what we saying? Another 3 goals for Bournemouth. Wouldn't shock me. I think I fear for Southampton when they go and play Arsenal. Wayne's returned. Didn't even know he went. Be right back, to be honest. But we're getting ready for second half. See, the interesting thing with Russell Martin, wasn't a very good player. And he's not a very good manager. Triple change for Southampton then. Ross Stewart, Ben Brereton, Diaz and Joe Aribo on for Fraser, Ogachukwu and Cornet. Cornet. One of the two. Here we go then. Second half off underway. Rob says, sticking to the Champions League, it was a pleasure to Bayern to pump Zagreb 9-2, strangely liberating. I can't think why. Close enough. We'll keep it that way. Nick Knack says, annoying thing is if the football gods had been in a different mood, we could easily have had a couple of wins by now. Probably should have beaten Ipswich. Ball from the attack. They're playing left to right, Southampton right to left. Jim says, Wayne was in the train sheds pointing at the trains and saying, is it you next or you? All the trains were trembling in fear. Fucking quaking in their boots, those trains, honestly. Brereton Diaz. Poor pass. Tavernier. Tackle by Aribo. Any halftime changes? Yes, 3 of them. Ross Stewart, Joe Aribo, and Ben Brereton Diaz came on. Didn't quite see who went off. I think Ryan Fraser was one of them. Can't remember who the other two were. Oh, Maxwell Cornett went off. Ryan Fraser and Leslie Ogachukwu. They were the ones that went off. So I reckon it's going to be a long 45 minutes this for Southampton. Free kick here to Southampton. Foul by Milos Kerkez. I'll read that in a second. See what happens here from the free kick. Whipped in. Header on goal. Good save. Harwood Bellis with a header. Oh, it's in. 3-1. 3-1. Yeah, Taylor Harwood Bellis, the captain. Well, I was just about to say it was a hell of a save from Kepa to start with. Oh, great save by Kepa. Bournemouth just don't deal with it. Crossed in, it's headed. Yes, I'll tell you, it's a good header, is that and all? It's an excellent header. Game on. So, 3-1. Game well and truly on. Yellow card here to Sugawara. Nick Knack says, have we found Bournemouth's weakness? Get those crosses in. It's all just like they'd fallen asleep. Rob says, heard one half of Manchester was declared a disaster zone due to a meltdown like Chernobyl Reactor 4. Other half was seen to be rolling around, not in pain, but pissing themselves with laughter. That's because United are sitting in 13th place right now. That's why. Ramsdale with a kick. Goes to absolutely no one. Marcus says, the worrying thing is Saints have got all the big boys to come yet. Arsenal and Man City in October. So if you are watching along, get your thoughts in as it happens. And to echo what Nick Knack said, Southampton get another goal. It could get fucking tasty. Here's Brereton Diaz. Looking a lot better already, Southampton. Ball goes in. Headed over. Maybe Bournemouth are a little too complacent. Yellow card coming out here to Tyler Dibbling. And a yellow card for someone else. Martin's team selections baffle me sometimes. It's like he never knows who the best team is. Always chopping and changing. Don't think that does anyone any good though. Constant chopping and changing. Now, Flynn Down's got the yellow card. Southampton free kick. Chopping and changing a team all the time doesn't help with chemistry or what's the word I'm thinking of? Cohesion, maybe. Brereton Diaz looking for a Rebo. Wins throw. Honestly, I think if Southampton get another one back, playing really well. Brereton Diaz. Wasted, if anything. Bit of a dog shit attempt, actually, to be fair. Nick Knack says yellow cards are handed out like confetti these days. Here come Bournemouth. It's almost like a flip reverse. Bournemouth haven't got going in this second half yet. Could have been a little complacent, perhaps. Evan Nilsson just absolutely barged off the ball there. Absolutely mental. So those that are watching still, I'm always curious to know, what did you have for your tea? Free kicks in. Senesi. Yeah, what did you have for your tea? I had a hoisin chicken stir fry. Evan Nilsson. Corner kick here to Bournemouth. Yeah, it's like chicken in a hoisin sauce in a stir fry. And it was beautiful. What did you have? Corner comes in. Flicked over. Another corner to Bournemouth. Lee had gammon steak, chips and ketchup. Lovely. Carl mac and cheese pasty with chips and peas. Oh, I bet that was nice. Oof. Corner in was a dangerous one, and Kirkes' shot is a poor one. Dango Uatara coming off for Bournemouth. Justin Clivert coming on. Michael had cold pork, homemade chips, and pickles. Oof. Very nice. Carl says it was nice to say it was from Iceland, where mums like to shop, apparently. Sounds nice, though. Waitrose. Waitrose do a really good mac and cheese quiche. I had it the other day, and it was like, I was totally surprised by it. But yeah, it was lovely. Mac and cheese quiche. Who remembers Bajams? Is that it? Bajams? But Bajams got taken over by Iceland. I don't remember. Don't remember Bajams. Bajams. Bjams. Bejams. Bjams, we used to call it. We'll go with Bjams. Semenyo. Shot blocked. Goes for a throw. B-Jams. I don't think I've ever heard of B-Jams. I remember the likes of like Safeway. Here's Semenyo for Bournemouth. Goal kick given here. Brereton Diaz. The 25 minutes to go. Bournemouth 3, Southampton 1. Southampton have played a lot better in the second half. Hell of a lot better. What happened to Safeway? Did Morrison's take him over? I have no idea. I remember them when I was younger. Clivert's in. To the back post. Tavernier. Semenyo. It's a wasted chance, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Clivert should be doing a bit better though. How long until Semenyo goes to a big club? Stacey did well, going all the way back to Kappa. Morrison's did take him over. Oh, okay. Here comes Southampton again. Matches Fernandez. Not as comfortable as they were in the first half, Bournemouth. They just, if they think about getting another goal, and they get another goal, it'll be comfortable enough for them. But 3-1 is a dangerous scoreline. Here's Semenyo. Clivert. Semenyo gives away a foul. Free kick to Southampton. Knick-Knack says that's always the problem when small teams do well. Can't hang on to your players or manager. Carl says didn't Co-op take over Summerfields? Lots of old names. Fine Fair, Gateways, Summerfields. Bournemouth won it back. Lewis Cook coming forward. Great ball in. Oh, and Evan Nilsson. Shot saved straight into the hands of Ramsdale. Quick save. That's the other one. Yeah, quick save. Great shout. Paul Hussey with a right throwback. is Brereton Diaz. Fernandez. Wayne says, reminds me I need to get an Iceland shop low on essentials like sandwiches. So here comes Adam Lallana. Coming on for Mathias Fernandez. See if Adam Lallana can help spur Southampton on. Michael says that's what happened. Well, that's happened plenty of times at Southampton. Klopp used to joke about paying in Southampton vouchers a few years ago, and Southampton have always been a selling club. Woolworths pick and mix was the best, says Wayne. Great shout again. Nick Knack says Adam Lallana's coming on. I thought he was our most creative player against Ipswich. We need a bit more creativity at the moment. Switch of the play there to Brereton Diaz. He's shit, isn't he? Lallana. Dibbling. Lallana. Aribo. Headed away. He is only Brereton Diaz. He's a bit shit. He looks so uncomfortable on that football pitch. Aribo. Great cross in. Punched away by Kepa. And Semenyo thunders it away. Just under 20 to go, still 3-1. Southampton with a lot of the ball, just not creating anything. Ball in, looking for Clivert. And now here comes Southampton again. Nick Knack says, my hometown Winchester has changed so much since I was a kid. There's only about 3 shops still there. M&S, WHS and Sainsbury's. Paul Hussey, thank you for the super sticker. Legend of the channel, thank you so much. Lallana. Great ball. Diaz. Cleared away by Kirkez. So that's a good little good touch that from Diaz, even though I said he was shit. I still maintain the fact he's shit. But Southampton have a corner, 15 to go. That's a piss poor corner that is. Diaz. Here's Downs. Brereton Diaz. Switching play, Finn Downs. Sugawara. Dibbling. Sugawara. Lallana. Over the bar. So Evan Nilsson coming off for Bournemouth. Enej Unal coming on, striker for striker. And Marcos Tavernier coming off. And Alex Scott coming on to replace him. Cameron Archer on then for Tyler Dibbling for Southampton. What does Stuart Armstrong have to do to get a job? Get a game, rather. I'm assuming he's on the... Have I said that? Is he on the bench? Yeah, Stuart Armstrong. And you got Paul Onuachu as well. Crazy, you not bring him on. Here's Semenyo for Bournemouth. Charlie Taylor. Paul says, are you doing a banner photo for October? Yes. I am indeed. I'll put that up either later or tomorrow morning. In it goes, looking for an owl. Every time I see Brereton Diaz try and move around, he looks like he shouldn't belong on the pitch. Thank you to those that have left a like on the stream. Every interaction, whether it's a dislike or a like, helps towards the channel. Helps the channel, sorry, in a positive way. Can't stop yawning. It's not the football. Definitely not the football. Still not sleeping well at the moment. Still waking up at stupid times of the night. Stuart's done well. Here's Lallana. Stuart tackled off the ball. Bournemouth come away with it. Senesi. Semenyo. Good block. Corner to Bournemouth. Corner whipped in. Headed away. Good cross in again, but no one's there for Bournemouth. 10 minutes to go. Nick Nack says we haven't had much change out of Oliver today. I think he's had a fairly quiet game, Michael Oliver. Kluivert's done really well. Oof! Great effort. Great effort from Ryan Christie. How close was he? Oof. Beautifully struck. Oh, dearie me. It's a good effort. Nick Nack says we've at least shown a bit of fight in the second half. If you had the quality, it could be a possibly different game. I go back to my previous statement. Ben Brereton Diaz is shit. Welcome to those that are watching. Feel free to come and say hi in the chat while we see the rest of the game out. Here's a Rebo. Counter attack. Clivert. Still going. And thundered away. Culture says hi. Very good. Very, very good. I was expecting more from Bournemouth this half. I think they're just sitting on it. They're just sitting on the fact that they're 3-0 up, and then they allowed one goal to go in, and it has been mostly Southampton in the second half, but they've just not creating a great deal. Haribo. Taylor. Good block by Semenyo. Michael says, I think Martin will be gone by the end of October. Well, like you say, with Arsenal and Man City to come, it's going to be very, very tricky to see where they get points from. Lallana. Paul says TalkSport at 10 o'clock. Should be good following yesterday's game at Old Trafford. Always like a bit of TalkSport at 10 o'clock, especially when United lose. Should be a good listen. So if you've been watching if you've been watching along, we've got about 2.5 minutes or so to go before we go into added time. Let me know who your best performer of the night has been. I think for me, definitely Semenyo has been very impressive again. And it is going to be Sinistera coming on. And it is Anton Semenyo. Gets a bit boring listening to Man United fans crying because you've had years of it, according to Nick Nack. Yeah, but it never gets boring. Corner kick here to Southampton. Good cross in by Sugawara. So 4 minutes of injury time. A goal now will set up a very nervy finish. Here's a Rebo. And here we go. Sinistera. Good save. Good save by Ramsdale. Michael Michael says, I love it. The good years for Man United aren't coming back anytime soon. Southampton been a lot better the second half, just haven't created a great deal to try and get into the game. Apart from that one goal. Just be interesting to see what happens with Russell Martin. Diaz. Half cleared. Two minutes to go. Thank you to everyone who's been watching and joining in the chat. Those that have supported the channel through likes, gifted memberships, super stickers, the lot. We're back tomorrow, same time, 7:45, for the build-up to Arsenal versus Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. Southampton free kick, foul by Sinistera. Poor free kick. Straight into the hands of Kepa. Full-time score. Game, set, match, all done and dusted. Dominant from Bournemouth. Better second half from Southampton. And if you're a Southampton fan that's gone to the game, the last train to Southampton has been cancelled. Probably because they found out Wayne's driving it. So good luck to the Southampton fans going home after this game. But that is the full-time score. It ends Bournemouth 3, Southampton 1. Southampton are going to have a season of trouble, I would say. But, yeah, Southampton haven't got it easy coming up. Arsenal next. Man City to come as well. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, for Arsenal against PSG. What should we go out with here? Sure, let's go out with this. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves and each other. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and we'll do this all again tomorrow for some Champions League football. So from all of us here at the Departure Lounge, take care of yourself and each other. And it's a very good night from us. And bye-bye for now. Take care, everyone.